Hi everyone, my name is Nicole Hume, and these last 7 weeks I have researched the coffee commodity. So what is coffee? Coffee is a soft commodity that grows its beans in tropical climates. It is traded globally, and all of us mostly just know it as a beverage we drink every morning. So Brazil is the #1 supplier of coffee beans by producing more than 2,595,000 metric tons per year. Coffee plants grow in Arabica and Robusta, but Arabica produce 60% of the total population. What is it used for? It can be used as a drink, for many ingredients, for recipes. It's economically exported and globally traded. It has many health benefits and it's natural caffeine. It is used as a fertilizer and is very environmental friendly, and it helps economies grow their GDP. Companies that help with the supply. Newman Coffee Group is the world's leading coffee trading firm. Ecom Agroindustrial is a Switzerland-based coffee trading company, and Olam provides $20 billion to the U.S. in yearly sales. Companies that help with the demand. Nestle SA holds about 13% of the market share. The Kraft Heinz Company, and as many of us know, Starbucks Corporation. What countries import coffee? The top 5 importers as of 2024 were the United States is #1 with 17.7% of the total coffee imports, Germany, France, Italy, and Canada. What countries export coffee? The top 5 exporters in 2024 were Brazil leading the way with 22.2% of total coffee exports, Vietnam, Switzerland, Germany, and Colombia. Coffee is grown in warm climates, so Brazil is the leading way because it's such a warm climate and atmosphere. Why does the price increase of the coffee commodity? Geopolitics, climate, discretionary income, transportation and oil prices, and health issues can lead to an increase in the price. Price change within the last 30 days. Coffee prices increased due to the poor harvest in Brazil and Vietnam this past year. The U.S. must import these coffee beans, and supply is very limited internationally. And in recent news, 50% tariffs that the Trump administration levied on Brazil threatened to put upward pressure on coffee prices. So Arabica coffee increased by 31% due to the tariffs in recent days. So this graph shows the price change in the last 30 days, and you can see how it is increased in the month of August. The price change over the last 5 years. Inflation has gone up, so has coffee prices. Coffee prices have surged in the last 5 years by over 84%. So when I say 84%, that's talking about the commodity and like the stock of coffee, not an individual price that you go pick up at your Dunkin' or Starbucks. Those have rose because of the increase in the commodity price. Arabica has increased 40% in the last year. The surge of the prices was because of the harsh climates, trade policies, and supply constraints. So this graph shows the price over the last 5 years. So we start in 2021, it was relatively low, and it went up, went back down, and then has increased dramatically. The major events that have happened with the commodity. Brazil climate change has affected the price of commodity the most. In 2021, Brazil's climate was causing a low production rate from weather, Tropical Storm La Nina, and deforestation in the Amazon gave it an off year for the plant to grow. The COVID-19 pandemic also helped the price increase of the commodity because Vietnam struggled to export the coffee during the pandemic due to travel restrictions. The workforce declined, and the company could not keep up. The country could not keep up with the demand of this product. Some other major events in Indonesia, import volumes have been decreasing since 2017. The country does not have many ports and international cargo facilities. It became one of the most expensive import and export territories in Southeast Asia. They just simply could not get the good out of the country. So these major events caused the price of coffee to increase and the quantity to decrease around the world. Coffee became expensive and the supply of coffee was low and limited. The coffee market in the future. Experts predict that coffee prices will continue to increase due to limited supply being produced. Countries will struggle to produce the crop because of climate change and political global events like global warming will affect this commodity. The coffee demand will continue to grow in the near future. Would I invest in coffee? Yes, I would invest in the coffee commodity because it's globally produced and traded among many countries. It's a highly demanded product and will continue to be for many years. Everyone's going to keep drinking coffee, whether they got to pay $1 for it or $5 for it. The supply could increase quickly depending on the climate of the year. So if it's a good year for Brazil and growing, the price will go down of the product and there'll be more of it. And it is a product that I use every single day, so I support the coffee commodity. And then here are my references for this slide. Hope everyone had a good 7 weeks and take care.